Attempts to obtain the DTO project files resulted in failure. In the end, we had resigned ourselves to our fate. Any desire we had to fight back was long gone. We weren't even angry, or anxious, or sad. After everything we'd been through, our spirits were completely broken.
A new plan! As long as we're cleaning the bathrooms, we should answer the call of nature first, thus killing two birds with one stone!
And then there was Gakudo.
But then we have to work in the steak.
Oh, smells like a sweaty turd.
Masterful strategy. Well done, Gakudo.
Come join me on the throne, brave comrades! Depending upon your diet, it will be a show of solidarity!
Gakudo's spirit wasn't broken. It had been absolutely pulverized.
It seems those fools have finally been cowed into accepting their punishment.
They are so submissive now. I'm actually a little bit disappointed.
And by this time next week, the school will finally be free of their disruptive presence. Won't that be wonderful?
Yes, ma'am.
The boys' food is ready.
Excellent. It won't be long now. The day after next, the chairman will affix his seal and your time at the school will have come to an end. They say it was Texas that started the tradition of allowing condemned prisoners to customize their last meal. If you think about it, the day after tomorrow is like your execution day. So then, tell me what you want.
Salisbury steak.
Steak.
I gotta go with Katsudon.
I'll stick with the normal menu.
Hey, Brown Thunder, what's yours?
Yours truly shall dine on deep-fried grasshoppers over sticky rice, and don't skimp, I expect only the finest insects!
Very well. Approved.
Approved?
Oh, madam, I hope you don't mind, but I'd like to change my order.
To what?
I'll take a whipping from your riding crop for starters. For the main dish, a flurry of cakes mixed with groin stomping. And lastly, for dessert, I want you to spit in my face and tell me how naughty I've been.
Anything other than food is out of the question. Deny.
2 more days, then we're out of here.
It's Chio. How are you? Stupid question. I'm sure you're miserable. If you're able to write a reply, leave a little bit of bread on your tray, and try to stuff your message inside it.
I will, Chio. What an awesome girl. Damn it, I don't want to split up with her.
What's this? Comrades! Kiyoshi has received an illicit missive from a lady!
So, doesn't matter now.
He's right. This is all over anyway.
Over? How right you are, my good man. Perhaps using this method will nullify our sentence once and for all. Our means of escape is right here.
Wait, what are you saying? Have you only been pretending to go insane?
You mean you've been plotting this whole time?
Hell yeah.
Hurry up and tell us your master plan.
Camouflage ourselves with the leftover food and escape unseen. Some soup for me. You mix in with the breadcrumbs. Join me, brothers. We'll climb atop stallions, and ride away from this oppressive hill.
Great plan, Gakudo. Incredible. Just brilliant.
2 days and then he's gone.
Dear Chio, thank you. And now, farewell.
Kiyoshi, stay strong. We'll figure something out. It can't end like this.
Each requested item cooked to perfection. Enjoy your last meal.
Damn, this smells good!
I myself have chosen the most scrumptious dinner of them all.
For real, though, are you seriously gonna eat that?
Snap out of it, bro. They're freaking bugs.
You really shouldn't do it, dude.
Don't you have a weak tummy?
Shut up, fools! The grasshoppers are all mine! Right! It's so clear to me now. You're trying to take away my delicious dinner, aren't you? Well, so be it. Ye cursed! Knock it off! Shut up and eat!
I've never had meat this tender before. It looks so good.
No, mine's perfect.
Well, at least our last night here isn't gonna suck.
Another missive without promise for a future? Goodness gracious, Kiyoshi, is sex the only thing on your lewd mind?
Dude, are you okay?
What the hell were those grasshoppers loaded with?
An epiphany! From on high! A means of escape has struck me like a bolt of lightning!
You don't have grasshopper-sized saddles.
What sort of disgusting meal have they given me?
Fried grasshoppers over rice, dude.
Indeed, but why serve them to me? Have I not undergone enough torture?
What the hell are you going on about? That's what you ordered for your last meal, bro.
I have no recollection of those events!
Wait, what? So does that mean you're back to sort of normal?
What is normal? Certainly not this six-legged eccentric fare!
Forget that nonsense! Gakudo, You've come up with a plan, right?
Yes, Sir Kiyoshi, when I espied your note from Chiyo, a thought occurred to me. One final gambit we must now employ.
Are you working on something, Mr. Chairman?
Some miscellaneous pieces of business need seeing to.
So,
Of course. Working hard.
Very hard.
yes.
Best of luck with that. Just a reminder, those scumbag boys will be expelled tomorrow. I asked you not to delay in affixing your seal to the documents.
So the day has finally come. Very well.
Furthermore, I ask you to refrain from seeing to miscellaneous pieces of business at school. It's beyond disgusting. Please excuse me.
I should probably invest in some blinds soon.
And that's my plan in a nutshell. Come tomorrow, we shall set it in motion, my brothers. It would seem my plan's brilliance is so astounding it has rendered the lot of you speechless.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Look, man, any way you cut it, it's still crazy.
No matter the insanity, we must keep
There's
trying.
no more time. We're getting expelled tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That much time can't possibly have elapsed. What are we to do? However you slice it, my proposal needs at least 2 more days to work.
There's nothing left to do, bro. We're out of time.
If we are indeed to be expelled tomorrow, then this plan hasn't a chance.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your meals. There's some paperwork you germ farms need to fill out. Your withdrawal request. It's funny. I doubt the school life will be quite as lively once the 5 of you are out of here.
Is it just me? Or does it almost sound like she's going to miss us when we're gone?
And good riddance, in my opinion.
Her body quivers with repression. I would have never guessed she'd be so sentimental. Thou art not alone in thy tears, your ladyship. We too shall never forget the memories forged during the last several weeks together.
You dare to waste the food I worked so hard to prepare! Now I believe you turd cutters have paperwork to complete!
Guess I read that situation wrong. So much for sympathy. How's your head feel, Gakudo?
If I'm being honest, not so good, actually.
No time for self-pity. I say let's get the gears turning on your plan.
It's impossible. Put simply, yours truly's plan needs more time than we've been given.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah, like what, man? We're kinda out of options here.
We will simply write a plea directly to the chairman.
To the chairman?
That's right. We'll write an appeal and stick it on one of our forums. Then we can speak to him in person about this DTO trap set by the Underground Student Council.
Of course. That could buy us a couple days while the chairman conducts an investigation.
Couple extra days would come in handy.
Which would give us enough time to follow Gakuto's plan and track down hard evidence of DTO.
Wise up. We'll just get shot down again.
Don't think like that, Shingo! We can't accept getting kicked out of school lying down! Not until we've made it to summer. Until the wet t-shirt contest. When you talk about giving up, all I hear is I don't want to see nipples through transparent clinging clothing.
But I do, man! I want it more than anything in the world!
What'd you say? Sound up like you've got a pair!
I want to see them! Perking and poking through my t-shirts like nature intended, like pencil erasers from heaven!
I know. That's why we've got to keep the faith, man.
How strange. It feels like I've forgotten something. That one day, in the nurse's office. What was it? And why did I think back to it when I saw these mushrooms?
Have you bitches filled out those forms yet?
Yes, ma'am.
What's this shit?
It's for the chairman, madam.
You wrote a fucking appeal?
I know it won't do us any good, but we wanted to send this note as a sort of official apology. Please, madam, give us one last shot at dignity!
Huh, how adorable. I'll put it on the fridge. All right, I'll take it to him.
We are forever in your debt!
It's late.
I'm afraid our breakfast isn't coming. And yet hunger isn't the only reaction taking place in my gut.
Think he'll come down here? Assuming this ball breaker gave him the note in the first place.
I really don't think this is gonna work, guys.
You're gonna be fine. Even if it is just blind hope.
Then why hasn't the chairman dragged his ass down here yet?
No clue.
It isn't him. Does that mean?
As previously scheduled, your expulsions became official as of today. Form a line and follow me. You are hereby ordered to return to the dorms and retrieve any personal effects before you leave. This is your last work detail. Erase any sign of your presence. I don't want so much as a single hair to get left behind by you dumb pricks.
It can't be! How could you be so cruel, Madam Vice President, tearing up our appeal so carelessly? Deceiver! You gave us your word of honor!
The time for talking is over. Now shut up and walk.
Today's the day those idiots get kicked out. I guess I won't get my payback on that dumbass Kiyoshi after all. Whatever, I'll just bash him in the stomach real hard before he leaves school for good. That's weird. This mushroom is making me think of passing out in the nurse's office too. But why? Almost. Got it.
This is the beginning of the end for you. I hope you enjoyed your last meal and it gave you some sense of closure. Any final words from the condemned?
Any last words should be directed towards me, shouldn't they? It's part of my job. Agreed.
Hello, Father.
What the hell is he doing here? I know for a fact he didn't get that note. What did you snot nachos do?
Come, let's head back to the prison. I need to have a word with you boys. I could go for a hot cup of tea, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
So what made the chairman want to come down to our dungeon?
I haven't the foggiest notion. The Vice President ripped our appeal letter into pieces.
Sneaky little rats. I ripped up their little letter, but it still got through.
A decoy.
A decoy?
Yep. I wrote the legit appeal on my withdrawal request form, then made a dummy note. That's what got ripped up. I figured she'd get rid of the obvious note, and then it would go to her head, never thinking to check the contents of the requests themselves.
Positively genius, much akin to the clever stratagem employed by the brilliant and shrewd Pang Tong during the Battle of Red Cliffs.
I'll have to take your word for it on that one, man.
Pray tell, what did you write on the form to catch his eye?
I came here because I got your message. Before we start, let's get one thing straight. I've made some mistakes, but kissing a blackmailer's ass wasn't one. Boy.
Blackmail?
Must be something he's been trying to hide. Guess I picked the right hot button. I had to go with what I witnessed on the other side of the wall if I really wanted to get his attention. It's the trump card I've been saving to persuade the chairman to postpone our expulsion.
Damn it, what are they talking about in there? Hana? Where is he? Where's that bastard Kiyoshi? Dickhead!
You've got it wrong. I only mentioned that to make sure we got this conversation. The fact of the matter is, the USC set us up.
Yes, I've heard this all before. But you have no credible evidence to verify this accusation, do you?
Not at the moment. No.
1 more week! No, 3 more days should give us enough time to find proof!
I understand. You want more time to gather evidence and build a case for yourselves. And to that end, you need to have your expulsions postponed, correct? Well then, between booties and breasts, which do you prefer? Speak.
Who, me? Which do I prefer?
Buttocks or breasts? Well,
Given the choice, yours truly would have to go with
Hold on a second, guys. Why don't you sit back while I field his question?
Go right ahead.
They don't know it, but the chairman's putting us to a test. I have to remember. Which one?
You have answered wisely. Allow me to share with you a motto I believed in throughout my life. Nobody who is an ass man can be all bad. Agreed.
Freaking jackpot!
So then, does that mean you'll postpone our expulsions, Honorable Master Chairman?
No. I cannot in good conscience give my approval yet. After all, your claims to be ass men could have been disingenuous scheming. Who knows? Why did you choose butts? Well, a true ass man would already know the answer to this riddle. Breasts are great fun, so why did you pick asses? Speak.
Could answering this one question determine the course of the rest of our lives?
Of course, now I see. The question's like the riddle of the Sphinx.
What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? That's the way the riddle goes, am I right, Takato?
Indeed. And according to the legend, those who answered the question incorrectly got killed and eaten by the giant lion pharaoh monstrosity.
And our answer's gonna kinda determine the same thing.
It's wrong and we're expelled.
But then, on the other hand, if we answer the question right, we'll be rewarded with survival. Way to stay positive, Kiyoshi.
We could change everything with the right answer.
If we all put our heads together, we'll figure this out in no time.
I'm afraid not. No deliberation. When discussing one's personal taste, common denominator answers are devoid of any deeper meaning. What is it about booties that inflames your inner desire? The booties demand you speak for them. Obey. Kiyoshi, you're the one who said you liked butts, so you'll be the one to answer. Understood.
Take it easy, Hana.
Move it! Let me cut that creep to bits!
No way! You aren't going anywhere with that knife. What's gotten into you anyway?
Nothing got in, but it got way too close for comfort! Don't you see? His and mine, we were so close! I'll kill that jerk! I'll kill the shit out of him and then I'll off
I
myself!
can't allow Hana to go on like this. The underground student council can't leave space in front of the student body. Hana, please forgive me. Now then.
It's no use. I can't come up with anything. I mean, I personally like tits more than ass, if I'm being honest. I've got a million things to say about gazongas. They have nipples and make milk and are way squishier than butts. It's hopeless. I keep trying, but I can't think of a single reason why butts are better than boobs.
Do you know the answer that the hero Oedipus gave to solve the Sphinx's riddle in the end? The answer is man. First, man learns to crawl on all fours. Then he stands unaided on 2 legs, and once old, uses a cane, making 3 legs. Sir Kiyoshi, you must become our own edible hero in our time of need.
Gakudo, no offense, but could you not talk? Your wealth of knowledge is only going to distract me.
Not my intention.
Hold on. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Of course, there's no logic behind preference. Just like when the mountain climber was asked why he climbed the mountain, and he said because the mountain was there. The same could be said about butts, couldn't it?
Perhaps you need a little hint to push you in the right direction. Fine. In my travels, I've asked the same question to people from all different cultures, and I've been given disappointing answers by most. The worst answer being, there's no logic behind one's preference. No reason, c'est la vie, and of course the tired George Mallory-inspired because the butt is there soundbite. But if you say you prefer butts without a reason behind it, you proclaim your own phoniness. You've had plenty of time to justify your decision. I think it's time you shared your answer, don't you?
It's no use. I got nothing. Drawing a blank. Butt cheeks. The hell is a butt doing in the window? Wait, that's no butt. Those are boobs. The vice president's giant ass-like boobs.
What are those chump-ass losers talking about in there?
They're so similar. Part of human development. The evolution of the species. They're both round. Boobs and butts. Butts and boobs. Butts. Boobs. Mankind. When the first men walked on all fours, what was right in their faces but the posterior? Then, when mankind started walking on 2 legs, we stopped having round butts in our faces all day, every day, and to take their place, something new appeared in front of our faces. Titties. Women's breasts continued growing throughout the ages, taking the substitute, frankly. Tits are merely a pale imitation trying to take glory from the buttocks. If asked would I rather have a copy or the original, I would choose the original, naturally. Boobs have evolved to jut out in front of us as a greeting to the world, while the buttocks remain hidden around the back, waiting their turn, quietly drawing attention and truly running
That's enough. You have proven to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're a bona fide ass man, Kiyoshi. A well-thought-out answer, kindred spirit of mine.
Master Chairman, does that mean?
Like I said, nobody who's an ass man can be all bad. Expulsion postponed. Now.
What the hell?
However, the maximum reprieve I can grant you is a single day. Sorry.
That is much too brief, Your Honor. Couldn't we have 3?
A man as earnest, it is possible for him to accomplish great tasks in a single day. Ciao.
Postpone their expulsion, Chairman. Explain yourself.
I have come to the decision that there's enough here to question whether their expulsion is actually justified or not.
Their expulsion's a matter of policy. What's your angle?
Madam President, it's unbecoming of someone in your position to callously challenge an educator. Or are you implying that granting a one-day extension might be problematic for you? That it? I think I'll take my leave. Now.
Well then, thank you very much. Your help was much appreciated, Madam Vice President.
Huh?
We somehow managed to get through that unscathed, but all we got is a one-day extension?
This is no time to mope. Up until that meeting, we were on our way to the chopping block. But from the depths of the darkness came a light at the end of the tunnel. And though it appears small from where we stand, it is a beacon that will guide us out of this pit.
That was beautiful.
Kyoshi's right, man.
A minute to win it. We just have to make it beyond the light. That's where our future lies. And also, the Wet T-shirt contest!
There's no more time for self-pity.
Now, my brothers, let us set yours truly's final plan into motion without further delay, and we shall make sure it succeeds!
How did they get their punishment postponed? And why did Kyoshi thank you after the chairman left?
I don't know, madam.
Not good enough. You were listening in on what they were saying in there, weren't you?
Well, ma'am, I heard their conversation, but was completely lost. I only heard them talk about admiring butts.
In any case, it's just one more day of keeping a close eye on them, right?
Madam President, don't worry. Just let me handle the boys' final day. I won't let those mouth breathers get away with anything.